What is going on, guys? It is me, Zcan207. Now, you guys wanted me in my streams to be a commentary YouTuber, and I'm gonna try it out. But if you can't tell, I'm just freeballing it. I freeball everything. I don't, you know, write down on a pen and pencil, pen and paper, what I'm gonna say, what I'm going to discuss about. But we're going to be dissecting this little weird Leafy's here ripoff. Now, he literally has in his title or his little I'll call it thumbnail. I'm gonna call it thumbnail because I don't think I should give him the right to even call it a thumbnail because I can tell that he did not even try. And if you can't tell, I'm not even gonna try my thumbnail. But we're gonna be dissecting his little video of CoryXKenshin's how it's not racist and how he knows that it's not racist and how he's a big liar and how he's just a bad person overall. But I'm going to cut the intro really short and we're going to start reacting to it or dissecting it. I don't know what you want me to say right now.
I just want to give you a shout out to Scorpy Is Here. You are the best.
We already started off with a terrible intro, a terrible I don't know. I don't know if he finds it funny or if he thinks it's cool. But that was just mad cringe.
Hey, what's up guys, Scorpy here, and today the highly overrated YouTuber known as CoryXKenshin just...
I know that he found it funny, or whatever it was to call him CoryXKenshin, but can we just remember that when XXXTentacion, or Tentacion, I don't know how to say his name, died, we called him XXXExtension. So, I mean, that wasn't even original. I mean, if you're gonna make jokes, at least be a better comedian, especially if you're gonna be a Leafy.
Made a pretty insane and deranged video, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the person who asked to begin with, cause nobody asked.
Now, disclaimer, I already know I'm gonna lose subs, I could care less really, but like, this is not a hate video at all towards CoryXKenshin. Do not go send hate to anyone in this video, and I also do not promote hate speech. Anyways, I guess roll the intro.
Scorpy is my favorite cyberbully.
I think my favorite part about his intro is that it says Scorpy and it says internet bully. Like, I like it how nobody called him a bully, nobody even knows his existence, and he just calls himself an internet bully. I can just tell by just watching this the 20-second intro, 10-second intro, that if you're calling yourself a bully, then you were probably bullied in high school. Let alone, this guy says he's 18 in his like little description bio thing. Of course, I was too lazy to fucking take a picture of it or even put it in the video, but I mean, that just irradiates nerd energy vibes and wanting to fit in, you know?
YouTube racism and favoritism. Now, I did see this video when it came out, and it's quite literally one of the most insane videos, the weirdest takes I've seen in a while. But hey man, maybe I'm just retarded, so I guess...
Well, I mean, at least I didn't have to call him out on that. At least he acknowledged that he's probably retarded. I mean, to be honest, I don't really like that word, but, I think he's got the right mindset. I think he knows that he's pretty brain dead for this opinion.
I guess I'll give it a second go.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere, having a temper tantrum because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously. YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist.
Okay, man, right off the bat, accusing them of some pretty insane stuff. But, like, my only question is, like, if YouTube was racist, then how did they allow your channel to thrive in, like, such a manner that it is? Like, if YouTube was really trying to keep a brother down, then why would they not, like, hinder your growth process in some way? Like, you're at 10 million subscribers, you're thriving more than 90% of white people on the platform.
My favorite part is that shortly after he made this comment, he got a whole ton of comments of people saying, "Oh, you're just an uneducated white boy," and he actually got offended by that. But he had the audacity to fucking say, "Well, you have more subs than the average white person," and I'm like, "What? How can you fucking be offended by that at this point? You're offended by people calling you a white boy. But, it's okay to fucking be like, oh yeah, well, you're a black guy and, you have more subs than all the average white person on YouTube. Well, obviously, well, it doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm trying to figure it out.
So what are you talking about? But yeah, man, let's see.
Or it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black.
My favorite part about this argument is that it is true. I have never, ever seen CoryXKenshin ever got into, like, an altercation or ever mentioned, like, oh, well, it's because I'm black. I never witnessed that before. But his next sentence that he says, it just completely mind boggles me. Because if you go back and rewind it to what CoryXKenshin said, he never wanted to be that YouTuber. He never wanted to be the one that was like, oh, it's happening because I'm black. But guess what this kid says right after he says that he doesn't want to be that guy, or he's never wanted to be that guy. Just listen to what he has to say.
That is literally this whole video, dude. What are you talking about?
There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said, it could be because of that, but nah, I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel. This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted because the following video I did, I let you guys know it got age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted.
Now right here, Cory actually makes a really good point. I mean, I never really cared about the game, and then I remember I watched it one day on like Markiplier's channel, and I was like, oh shit, this looks like a really cool game. I didn't expect myself to like this game as much. And it's true. Every other game that I have watched or seen kind of mind boggles me because it's true. It should be age restricted no matter what. I mean, to be honest, on the YouTube platform, if you're gonna have somebody cut open a body, or if you're gonna have someone, drain blood, or like, have a dead body there present in the first place, it should have probably been age restricted to begin with. If we're gonna take that into account, if we're gonna be, the YouTube person that's all like, yeah, we gotta listen to the rules, by the rules, we gotta go by the rules. Every other person's video, I have not seen it be age restricted besides CoryXKenshin's. And he was like the only like person of color that I have seen so far that was, of a different color that has gone age restricted. I mean, it kind of, the similarities are there, like, it kind of makes sense now, like, me saying it out loud and me presenting my point. CoryXKenshin really wasn't that kind of guy that ever said, oh, it's the color of my skin. This is the first time that he said, oh, it's because of the color of my skin. Because he actually has good evidence. He has a good point. Why is he the only one that's gotten age restricted, and he's the only person of color or content creator that is of a different color that has gotten age restricted? It kind of makes sense, I mean, hell, if it doesn't make sense to you, then I don't know how to explain it.
So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Cory, your video is restricted.
Yeah, but where in any of this does it say it was because you're black? Like, you do realize whoever reviewed your video is most likely a different person than the ones who reviewed, like, whoever else's video. Like, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's different people, and it's their opinion whether it violates the guidelines or not, even if their opinion might be stupid. And sometimes it's not even a person. Sometimes it's an AI. So there's really no telling, maybe the robot is racist or something.
This is the most fucked-hearted theory I've ever heard. I mean, I understand the human part, which, I mean, it kind of makes sense because, some people in the YouTube community are fucking racist, so that would probably be your only valid point. But I don't know how a robot can be racist. So it's like you're basically saying, like, the robot is RoboCop, just racist. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, dude.
So I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send the video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is, since you're black and your video got age restricted, and Markiplier is white and his didn't, so YouTube must be racist, right? Well, this guy made a video playing the same game and his isn't age restricted to what I've seen, so clearly YouTube isn't just looking for black people to age restrict. Like, what are you talking about?
He actually does bring up a really good point right here, but I mean, my only counter argument is that, to be honest, who knows this guy? Because it's not like, he's like the PewDiePie of YouTube. It's not like he has 50 million subscribers or, let alone a million. He probably could. I mean, but I just want everybody to know, who knows this guy? Because I have no idea who he is. And the fact that he made his little YouTube channel, thing on the bottom, like, private or cropped out, kind of gives me, like, suspicious behavior. Because I don't think even he knows who this guy is.
So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email detailing my feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play. There was either that or some racism at play.
Bro, what are you saying right now, dude? Look, man, I'm not saying that what he's saying is 100% wrong. I'm just saying that I personally do not believe it. And I think that he might have blown it a little bit out of proportion, but yeah.
I understand that it's like your opinion and everything, but I mean, you can probably tell by your comments and by, you having to make an other video of part 2 explaining your viewpoint that I don't think a lot of people agree with your opinion. And I mean, to be honest, I think it's probably because you have a trash opinion. I just want to lay it out there because, you made at least one good point, but I mean, the rest of your argument were just like a lot of fucktarded theories. I mean, personally, I don't think you're winning any of the arguments in the comments either, because you had to make a response video to that. So, for someone who likes to call people sensitive and stuff, you sure are pretty sensitive. I mean, if you're going to be a Leafy clone, at least have thicker skin,
For about 10-15 minutes, and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down.
Yeah, but like that happens to like everyone, doesn't it? Like yesterday my video got like limited monetization. I think it was because I said the faggot word or something. But like all of my videos, as soon as I post it, it's just instantly limited monetization. So, you know what? It doesn't really bother me that much, but that type of stuff happens to everyone. But
The only good point that he made was, yeah, there are a lot of times to where even I will have a video, I'll have 100 views, maybe even 1,000, It's really rare. But, I mean, there's a reason why your channel is limited monetization. It's because, one, you have a trash opinion, and 2, you just say the F word and you find it humorous. And you call yourself a Leafy clone? You are not like Leafy. You are not funny whatsoever. And, I mean, I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. You are not funny. You are... I don't know. I can see you try too hard to be like Leafy. Leafy was his own breed, and he was his own character. You're trying to copy him a little bit too hard, dude. Maybe, get rid of that, like that side personality you have, maybe be your own channel, being your own person. But I can just tell you're trying to be... You just made this video for content. You just made this video for, clout. And evidently, the clout you're getting is pretty negative. So, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but I mean, I'd probably stop where I'm at,
if you're watching this right now, please comment this, and thank you for watching the video.
You are racist.
Nah, dude, you might be just retarded.
This is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to put a little screenshot of his recent releases for his past 2 videos, and you're gonna see why this doesn't make sense, because these video releases were very confusing, and I am confused as to why he would make these kind of videos, but I can tell that he's just looking for clout, and I'm pretty sure what he'll try to do is delete everything on his channel after he gets all his subscribers and start making his own content, like actual content. But yeah, I don't think you should be a commentary YouTuber, because, I mean, we have actual problems going on right now. We have actual issues that need to be debunked or dissected, and you picked the worst thing to talk about and the having the worst stance, to be honest, because I mean, this little fucktarded theory was just very confusing to dissect and very confusing to even make a video about. I mean, I'm just sitting here, you know, just talking into a fucking headset because I don't know how to make an outro. I mean, his little outro was just like, I don't know, like racist ass music, which I guess is funny. But I mean, yeah, he's a self-proclaimed Leafy ripoff or whatever, and he's a self-proclaimed internet bully, which I mean, to be honest, I don't believe him. I think he got bullied in high school, I'm not gonna lie.